Hi everyone, my name is Deborah and welcome to the Edit by DH. Welcome to another Lisa Eldridge video. Firstly, I just wanted to apologize in advance in case you hear any clanging or bashing. There's actually construction work going on outside my apartment, and I believe it's going on until 2028. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of clanging, but hopefully you won't hear it too much in the video. I'm also living in a very hot and humid country, so the aircon is on. Otherwise, you're just going to see me progressively get shinier and shinier throughout. Please do excuse these little noises and disturbances in the background. If it's your first time seeing my video, I do a lot of Lisa Eldridge videos. I am a huge fan of Lisa Eldridge. In fact, I upload every single time and review every single time Lisa Eldridge does a launch. So this is no exception. And this is a video and review for the new Baume Embrace Melting Lip colours. So what to expect from my new video is an update on the last few launches. I just think it's nice to give you a little bit of an update because even though I try to give an update shortly after the uploads of every launch, it's not always possible to give you an update following several months or an even longer period of time. So I'll give you a quick update on some of the last launches and how I'm getting on with those products for those of you who are interested. I'm obviously going to talk about this launch, and that's going to be the main focus of this video, including swatches, try on, etc. Just for the record, I got all 5 shades. And I'm also just going to talk about the giveaways. So if you guys know me and have been following me for a while, there is usually a giveaway attached to the Lisa Eldridge videos that I do. I don't know how long I'll do it, whether this will be the last, I doubt it, or whether it's something I'll do until I'm 80 years old. But regardless, I really enjoy doing giveaways because I genuinely have a passion and love for the Lisa Eldridge brand, and I just like to give an opportunity for one of you out there to experience the products, or at least experience, say, the full range, or at least some of the products where you might not normally be able to have that opportunity. So just a quick update in regards to the last few launches. So the previous launch was the skin tint, which was like the tinted moisturizer. I am absolutely loving it still. I have got it on right now. I do have a little bit of concealer on top, but that's just because it's a tinted moisturizer. So as you know, with most tinted moisturizers, the coverage isn't a full coverage, but that's what I personally love about tinted moisturizers. So I still love it. I still use it every single day. I love the fact that I can wear it in this hot and humid climate, but I know for a fact that if I were living in the UK and I had drier skin, it would still work for my skin type and also the environment that I'm living in. With the lip pencils, I'm honestly going to say I don't use all of the lip pencils, and I knew that the second that I saw the colours that she launched with, but obviously they're supposed to be sculpt and shade lip pencils, so they're supposed to be sort of universal, they're supposed to be kind of your lips but better, and it's supposed to be for a wide range of people with different skin tones, lip tones, undertones, etc. So I knew that would be the case, but I still bought the whole range because I wanted to show you guys, you know, the different shades and the accurate swatches in daylight. And the shades that I tend to gravitate towards are the 1C, which is a 1 Cool. I like to wear that as sort of like when I want a little bit more of a brighter pink lip color, but I really have been loving the 1W as sort of like a nude. That's been my kind of go-to if I want a nude matte lip product that's going to last all day, because obviously even though it's a shade and sculpt lip pencil, I like to wear them as lip products, so it is matte, and so in that regard it's great for longevity. But if you're somebody that doesn't like a matte finish, you can always put a little bit of a balm on top, or this new Baume Embrace, which I'll get onto in just a moment. Then the launches prior to that were the liquid eyeliner and the mascara. I've got it on right now. Again, I absolutely love it. I loved the products even at the time at the point where I was doing the review. And the mascara has been my go-to mascara now every single day. The thing is, when a brand launches, you know, eyeliner and mascara, especially when it's a liquid eyeliner rather than like pencil liners where there's various colors and it's something that's more excitable. When it's something very basic like a liquid liner and a mascara, it's hard to get excited over it. But the mascara really surprised me, and I have fallen in love with it. What I love particularly about it is that not only does it like perform in the sense that it gives you the lift, the curl, the separation, but also the fact that it not only doesn't transfer. I tend to get a little bit of transfer with some mascaras, and that's why I used to gravitate towards waterproof mascaras. But as you guys know, waterproof mascaras are a nightmare to get off. So the thing that I love most about the 𝕕𝕬𝕓𝕖 mascara is that it lasts, it doesn't transfer, but yet when it comes to removal at nighttime, it comes off so easily, and that is the beauty of that product. I also love the liquid eyeliner that I've got on. I won't use it every day just because I tend to prefer like gel long wear pencils, you know, those twist up ones. But when I want something more statement, and especially if I want to emphasize a cat eye look, I love this, and this liquid eyeliner is now my go-to. Especially for a black liquid eyeliner, it's really, really impressive. So I absolutely love it. And in fact, something that I forgot to share was when I flew to Singapore this time around, it was like a 13-hour flight here. And I deliberately wore this liquid liner and mascara just to do a test run. And like I said, it was a 13-hour flight, but obviously I had applied it beforehand, several hours beforehand, and I took it off several hours afterwards. And that was intentional because I wanted to see and do a proper wear test. And I did the wear test, I just forgot to give the results to you guys. So I'm doing it now, rather belatedly, but just to say, so 13-hour flight, I would say at least maybe 4 hours before the flight, so that's 17 hours, and then I would say maybe 2 to 3 hours afterwards, so 20 hours, say like 20 hours of wear. Trust me, I was desperate to take my makeup off afterwards, but the point is that apart from a little bit of like tiny bit of smudging underneath, which I think is inevitable with a long flight where you're sleeping, sometimes my eyes get watery because of the travel, turbulence, you name it, I think it lasted extremely well. So wear test wise, it was a huge success. So I just wanted to give you those updates because it's something that I don't always get an opportunity to do face to face, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know. So back to this launch, which is the Baume Embrace Melting Lip Colors. Like I said, there's 5 shades that she launched with. And as soon as I saw the shades, I was like, oh, which one do I want to go for? I kind of can see like an appeal with each shade, but my eye was honestly immediately drawn to Meet Cute. So that one I knew I wanted. With the rest, I was sort of umming and ahhing, and like I've said in previous videos, it's often really hard to decide which color to go for because sometimes the swatches are in studio lighting, and I always, if you guys have been following me for a while, will know I like to do swatches in daylight without filters, without harsh studio lighting, which can absolutely alter the color. That's why I decided to just get all 5, and all 5 will be included in my giveaway. So please stay tuned to find out how to enter the giveaway, and I'll talk a little bit more about later on. The Baume Embrace is, I think, something that was really missing from the 𝕕𝕬𝕓𝕖 collections, because as you may know, if you've been a 𝕕𝕬𝕓𝕖 fan for a while, she started with lip products and she continues to release lip products, and I'm actually a huge fan of lip products. Other than skincare and foundations, like base products, I would say my next favorite product is lip, over like eyeshadows, over blushes, contour, you name it. I am a huge fan of lip. So when I used to have my old collection in the UK, before I gave away most of it, I had a whole drawer full of lip products, lipsticks. And then I had another container full of like lip glosses and lip pencils and you name it. So you get the point. So like I said, Lisa has loads of lip products in her collection, including Baume Embrace, which is obviously a gloss, including the Velveteen, which is a liquid lip color, including the Velvet lipstick line, which is obviously more of a velvety matte finish. Then she has the like satin finishes. She obviously has the lip pencils as well. And I think the one thing that was really missing was a sort of like colored lip balm, and she gave it to us in this launch. And I think this is something that a lot of you have been craving, because whenever I have kind of reviewed her more matte finish lip shades, you know, I've often gotten feedback that, you know, many of you aren't a fan of matte finishes, and I completely get that. And I know that often when you use a matte lip product and then put a shiny product on top, it can often ruin the balance of it. So I think this is a good compromise and perfect for those who love more of a hydrating, glossy, balmy, but not sticky formula, because glosses can often be sticky. So Lisa describes it as an intense lip care product with color and shine. She says it's not heavy, it's not sticky. So the key ingredients that Lisa highlighted were meadow foam seed oil, which is regenerative and nourishing and is also included in her cleanser. There's a trio of butters. One is wild mango kernel butter, which is in her Baume Embrace, 𝕕𝕦𝕓𝕒𝕗 and shea butter. There's also jojoba oil with pomegranate extract, which over time improves the condition of the lips. And then cocoa glycerides, which have fatty acids from coconut, which is hydrating and nourishing on the lips. So as you can see, a lot of oil and ingredients to basically help nourish and hydrate the lips over time. You can obviously wear the Baume Embrace on its own or with her lip pencils. So as I talk about each shade and go through it and apply it, you will see the swatches that I took earlier on camera. So when I first received it, this is what it looks like. It's quite thin. This is the size. So it's very, very, very pocket friendly, travel friendly, handbag friendly, you name it. It's in her usual gold bullet with her signature logo on the lid. It's also quite light, which is nice for travel. The only thing I'd say is when I opened it, I wanted to take this fresh picture of all the lipsticks looking very pristine before I tried it on and smudged it all over my lips. But a few of the lipsticks actually came, I guess, damaged. So out of the 5 colors, 3 were damaged, and I realized why. So only 2 of them wound down all the way fully and were flat against the bullet, which protected it, but 3 of them hadn't been wound down properly, or perhaps hadn't been placed fully into its section, if that makes sense. So as a result, it kind of chipped on the lid, perhaps as the lid was being placed on. So that was a little bit disappointing, but it's a minor thing. Like if you don't care, it's not that big a deal. But for those of you who care about that, it's just something to bear in mind. It doesn't prevent how the balm performs. And once I started to swatch it on my hand, I think that helped to sort of push it like fully into place. And then I was able to properly wind it down all the way so that it was flat. So I'm going to go with the lightest shade first, which is Meet Cute. And I'm just going to work my way up to all the dramatic colors. I know that in Lisa's video, she paired, I believe, only 2 of the lip balms with a pencil from her Shade and Sculpt collection. But I'm going to actually pair every single lip color with a Shade and Sculpt lip pencil, just in case it helps you guys out and it's a good to know thing. And also Lisa lined her lips first and then used the Baume Embrace, which is what you would normally do generally. However, just for the sake of this video, so that you can see the color in its full glory, I'm going to apply the Baume Embrace first, and then I will line my lips with the accompanying lip pencil. So obviously on my lips you might not be able to see exactly what the 2 colors look like in terms of the Baume Embrace and the lip pencil, but that's why I'll include a swatch for each color so that it's hopefully helpful to you guys. So like I said, Meet Cute is the first color, and Lisa described it as a light beige, pinky, peachy color, so a little bit of everything really. She's described it like a scene from a rom-com. This irresistibly cute and charming hue captures the warm and happy feeling of a chance meeting on a sunny day. Buttery, balmy, melting lip color with an infusion of sheer color, glass-like shine, and deep lip care benefits. Addictively melts into the lips and is formulated with 87% natural origin, skin-friendly ingredients for maximum care and comfort. Available in 5 delicious, nuanced lip-enhancing sheer shades. Baume Embrace Melting Lip Color is vegan, contains no parabens, mineral oils, microplastics, or silicones. I really love the name Meet Cute. I first heard the phrase Meet Cute, which is about destiny and serendipity, when I watched the film, I believe it's The Holiday, and it's sort of like a cute, slightly cheesy Christmas film. Comment down below if you've seen it. It's got Cameron Diaz, Jude Law, I think Kate Winslet and Jack Black. And it's a really cute film, and that's where I heard the phrase Meet Cute for the first time. I didn't even know that was a thing before that. So as soon as I heard Lisa Eldridge call it Meet Cute, I knew it was to do with that. So as I predicted, Meet Cute is just a super easy, everyday natural color to wear. It's great for those who just don't like any bold colors and you don't want to commit to that and perhaps it intimidates you. And this is a really nice color just to give your lips something, and a little bit of confidence, hydration to boot, and a little bit of shine. I'm going to pair it with 1W. So I don't know what Lisa would pair it with, but I'm going to pair it with 1W. Obviously, if you want to be a little bit more dramatic, you could even, I would say, apply this 1W first and then the Baume Embrace on top. But this is just to give you an idea. And like I said, I wanted to give you an idea of the Baume Embrace, which is the point of this video, first, and then apply the lip liner. So that is Meet Cute. Next, I'm going to apply Sweet Fig, and Lisa described it as a brown with a bit of pink to just help lift the complexion. Indulge in the sweet warmth of this ripe, earthy, pinky brown. True to its namesake, this shade is perfect for adding a delicious touch to your look, and the rest of the description will be exactly the same as Meet Cute. So that's Sweet Fig without any liner on. I've decided to pair it with 0N, which is a neutral shade. So that is Sweet Fig with 0N Shade and Sculpt Lip Pencil. Next, I'm going to try on 𝕕𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕒𝕣𝕚, which is, I think, one of Lisa's more favorite colors. And thank God for the pronunciation help. Otherwise, I would have been like, how do you pronounce this? But it's 𝕕𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕒𝕣𝕚. It's a French word. She described it as a neutral to cool pink with a little bit of mauve. So 𝕕𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕣𝕚 means blooming in French, and it's not so much to do with the flower, but more to do with yourself. So for example, womanhood, when you go into your womanhood and there's that transition, or even just finding out who you are, or being fulfilled, or feeling content. So it can be used in different contexts, but it's something that I've never heard of before, and it's such a beautiful word. So I'm just going to try and find loads of excuses to start using the word 𝕕𝕠𝕟𝕣𝕚. So this is 𝕕𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕣𝕚 on its own, and I've decided to pair it with 1C. Again, this is a colour that I love wearing on its own. So that's 𝕕𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕚 with 1C. Next, I'm going to try on Metropolis. Even though it's sort of like the darker shade, I want to end with the red curve, so that's why I'm doing it in this order. So Metropolis has been described by Lisa as a deep vintage blackberry colour. Deep blackberry paying homage to the epic silent movie era of the 1920s. This vintage blackberry shade adds sheer but impactful drama, evoking glamour, futurism and allure. So this is Metropolis on its own. So you can definitely see that deep blackberry shade. Lisa paired it with 2C, which is this one. I'll just add a bit more. That's Metropolis with the 2C lip pencil. I'm now going to apply Metropolis again, but with the 2N pencil, which I would pair it with. So this is Metropolis with the 2N lip pencil. So I just wanted to show you the slight difference. Last but not least, I'm just going to try on Red Curve. It's described as a warm, bright red, inspired by Ellsworth Kelly's distinctive use of red in his work, and a pivotal life moment when I had a surprise meeting with this iconic American artist. Apparently it happened at the Guggenheim. So let me try on this Red Curve. And she paired it with 2W, and that's exactly what I'll be doing. So let me try on Red Curve first. So if you've noticed, I like to sort of apply the lip balm and then use my finger to blend it out a little bit. It helps to not only make everything look more smooth, but also manipulate the product into sort of like the corners of the lips. And it's something that I've been doing a long time. So if you don't want to use a lip brush, that's also a trick and tip you can use. This is Red Curve by itself, which is a gorgeous color, and it's a great red if you feel intimidated by like a bold red lip. Like I said, she uses the 2W pencil, so that's exactly what I'll do. So that's with the 2W pencil, and it's a gorgeous pairing actually. Like Lisa said, it doesn't feel sticky, it doesn't feel heavy, it's just really hydrating. It doesn't have the thickness or the heaviness of a gloss. Sometimes and I really love tinted balms. I really love this. If I wanted something perhaps a little bit more casual, I would just pat this down with a tissue to make it even lighter. Then it doesn't feel as bold, but you can absolutely build it up to create more of a statement red lip. But it's easier to wear than like a liquid lip or a velvet lip, for example. This is a much easier product to wear, plus you get the hydrating benefits as well. One tip I will give you, which you probably know already, is I like to wrap like a tissue or kitchen towel, or just completely covering my finger, and then just do this and just gently close the lip around the tissue. And what you'll find is like you get the lipstick stain around the finger, so it doesn't actually go onto your finger because you've got the tissue protecting it. And then what I find that does and helps with is getting lipstick on your teeth, which can be a thing, especially when you've got more of a glossy satin shiny finish. So just bear that in mind. It's a really quick trick you can do just to perfect it. So before I talk about my giveaway, I'm just going to do my final thoughts on this launch. I really love the colors that Lisa has come up with, and generally I think they're quite flattering, because regardless of, you know, what skin tone you are, what undertone you have, I feel like she's kind of demonstrated that in her promo videos by showing different models from different ethnic backgrounds, different skin tones, different undertones, wearing the exact same lip color, and then obviously it's going to look different on you versus say me, but the point is it's still complementary for many women. So I feel like the 5 shades that she has chosen is really not only pretty but just wearable. And like I said, they can either be really toned down by just blotting a little bit on the lips, or really amped up to create more of a bolder look. Obviously not so much with Meet Cute or Sweet Fig, but definitely the other 3 colors, which is 𝕊𝕦𝕓𝕒, Red Curve that I've got on now, and Metropolis. I also love the color names that she's given to the products. I feel like Lisa is always really thoughtful with the product names. It's not like she just picks names out of a hat. It's not like other brands where it just sounds like it's been inspired by the Bratz dolls names, and there's nothing wrong with that, but you know, I just feel like she really does give a lot of thought and effort into these names, and there's always a story, a personal story attached to it, and she's a great storyteller. So I really love that element of her launches. As always, everything that I'm wearing, including products I didn't mention, like my base makeup, everything will be linked down below. Anything that's linkable will be linked down below. As I've mentioned before, they are affiliation links. So if you do decide that you love something as a result of this review, then I would really appreciate if you could just purchase via the affiliation links. It doesn't cost you anything extra. It just means that I earn a small commission off of the back of your purchase. Last but not least, like I mentioned earlier, there is a giveaway attached to this new launch. I always like to do Lisa Eldridge giveaways, and with this launch I thought, you know, like I said, these 5 colors are wearable for most people. I decided to just get all 5 for the winner. So I will soon post the giveaway details on my Instagram page like I normally do. So if you're not following me on Instagram, it's a good opportunity to follow me on Instagram. That's where I always post the details about giveaways, and it'll tell you how you can enter. I got the giveaway products, so I got like a whole set for myself and a whole set for the winner. And also, you know, you get given the complimentary denim bag. I will also be including that in the giveaway. And I think I have like some spare pencil sharpeners from the last launch, so I might just include 1 or 2 of those. So that's going to go to 1 lucky winner. Because it's the first time I'm sending a giveaway from Singapore, I don't really know the rules. I don't know what the situation is. I haven't even been to a post office yet, so please do bear with me with this giveaway. It will go to a person that can receive it, and that there's going to be no issues with sending it from Singapore and then receiving it from the country you're at. So if there's any issues for whatever reason based upon me being in Singapore and you being in the country that you're at, unfortunately I'm just going to have to redo the random draw and select another winner. But I will try to keep you guys updated anyway over on Instagram. Also, if you don't know, I still have a live giveaway at the moment, which is in relation to the skin tint and the Shade and Sculpt lip pencils, because that is more specific. You need your shade, specific shade for the skin tint, and kind of similarly for the Shade and Sculpt lip pencil. I decided that I would do a giveaway. I believe it's an £80 Selfridges voucher, which will then enable you to get 1 skin tint and 2 choices of colors from the Shade and Sculpt lip pencil collection. So that giveaway is live still. You can still absolutely go and enter it. All the details are on my Instagram page. And soon I will post information on how to enter this giveaway, which is for all 5 shades of the Baume Embrace, the denim makeup bag, and I'll just pop, like I said, a few things like this pencil sharpeners in there. As always, I will have the Lisa Eldridge playlist. I've got a whole playlist because I've reviewed Lisa Eldridge since the beginning, so I will include the link to the playlist down below. I also have a Lisa Eldridge highlights section on my Instagram, like a highlights, the story highlights, so please go over and check that out if you are interested, and that way you don't kind of miss anything Lisa Eldridge related or any updates that I provide. Last but not least, I just want to continue to just thank everyone in the Lisa Eldridge community. I am so thankful for all the comments that I get, the support that I get, the love that I get, and just your general understanding when I can't, post things on time for whatever reason. So I just really wanted to say a big thank you, and for your continued support. And if there are any of you who appreciate my content, perhaps you've watched a few videos but have yet to subscribe, I'd really appreciate a subscription or even a thumbs up video if you enjoyed the content. It really just helps me on my channel. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this new launch, what your thoughts are on the new collection, and especially what shades you are drawn to. Please do let me know. I always love to hear from you. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.